everybody and welcome back. My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch, where I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements for all occasions. Well, I hope you all had a wonderful bank holiday Monday, guys, and you went out probably visiting or to the seaside or anything like that, or spent time with your family. But I hope overall you had a joyous time. Right, guys, today I'm going to do something, just a small wreath, a 12-inch grapevine wreath, and we're going to do it in really vibrant oranges and yellows. So I'm going to go through first what we've got. So I've got some fern that I want to place in for my foliage, for the movement. You know me, guys, I love movement. So I want some of this to add in around the sides. Let me just chop that one off because it's on its own on the stem. Around the sides, and maybe the odd one, you know, around the centre as well. I have got out 3 stems of my ficus. The ones where I've got like a limey yellow in the centre and look really pretty, and I think they look like cat's eyes. So I've got just 3 of them. I don't think I'm going to need all 3, but I play it safe. Now I've got some long leaf boxwood here to add into the arrangement as well. I've got 1 stem out of that, and then I, before the video, placed some shakibi leaves on picks. So we've got single leaves that I want to dot around the wreath as well. For our floral, now I've got 2 stems out of our beautiful picks, where they are oranges and yellows and the odd burnt orange, where they've got foliage in and the wispy bits. Look at the wispy bits. So to make it nice and summery, and we're going to add 2 of those in. For our bigger floral, I've got roses. Now I've had these, well, I had them in abundance, and I thought, well, let's use 5 bright yellow roses. And I thought, why not? They're beautiful, they're crying out to be used and to sit in the sun on a glorious day. And finally, I've got 1 stem out, just 1, because I'm just going to cut bits off of our orange myrtle. Now again, I want this for the movement to go around the top of the wreath, just to droop over like it is at the moment, because that's how it stands, and it is glorious. So, and I've got quite a bit of this as well. So I thought, let's get some myrtle, and I've created a bow in yellow and orange. Now it's just plain. I was debating whether to have floral, but I thought, because it's that busy with floral, I don't want it to be hidden. So I thought I'll just do it in plain ribbon. So I've got the film strip ribbon in yellow and silk, and on the back it is orange. So that's perfect. And then I've got this burlap, 1/2 inch, beautiful orange, just to go with it as well. I started off excuse me, with 6-inch, then I went to 5.5, then I did these orange ones here in both 5. The 2, I did 2 either side, so they're all in 5. Then I did 1 in the center, which was 4.5. So I've prepared the bow. So that's what we're going to do. I didn't really need much out today because of the picks have got plenty on them. So I thought, let's make a bright and cheerful, lovely wreath, especially after they were on the TV and everything, celebrating V-Day and things like that, remembering all the people who fought for us all in the war and things like that. So I thought, let's cheer today up and go bright. So I'm going to bring the camera down, and we're going to do it close up again, and let's get cracking. So let's bring the camera in a little bit more, and I'm going to place it around there. So we're going to start, first of all, by using our background foliage, which is going to be the ficus. So we're going to cut these down. I tend to try to cut them down into 4 pieces, even though there's just 3 stems, because the center one is really long. So I'll turn it and work upside down. So we're going to use this, and you'll see it popping through little bits of it. And I'm going to start around here. I want to make this wreath, instead of it going around and following the actual shape of the wreath, I want to do it again like I did on another one, where I go up and then and out and down and out, instead of going around. Let me just tidy that one up. And I'm going to bring this one, and I'm going to place it around here so it goes out, as you can see, down and out. And then we'll bring the other one now, and we'll fill in some of the spaces. And I want to bring this one in as well. If you haven't got a glue pen, don't worry yourselves, guys. You can use your glue gun. I'm just manipulating my stems as well, just to give them that little bit of a movement. That one's a little bit long. Before you actually place in your stems, you can also, I think that one's broke. Yeah, one's snapped off, guys, so I'll have to cut another piece. You can always, just place it in just to have a look, and if you're happy with it, then take it back out, and then put your glue on and pop it back in. I want just a few coming out from the side. So we've got plenty there, like so. So we've got that going there. And we're not going to need, I don't think, any more because I could place one there though. Just have a quick look. Maybe one. We'll use them. Let's use them all. We'll bring one under here as well. Fill that area. Can't get that one in. Oh, let me cut it shorter, guys. We'll fill that up there. So we've got all of our background foliage in. I tend to like to use the ficus as background foliage. I think it looks really pretty. Some people, you know, they don't like it. I actually do. I want to be placing in a few ferns. Now, these are some leftovers. So, I'm not quite sure what's in here. So we'll just have a look. Oh, that's a nice piece. Yeah, I'm going to bring that there. And again, I'm going up and out with the placement of my foliage. And I'm going to move it because there's several on here. Let's just bring one inwards. And we'll do that. Oh, they do get tangled up. Here's another one. Just give it that little bend. And we'll place this in the same place at the bottom. Like so. Wonder what else we've got in here. I've got some smaller pieces. Oh, it's got one there on a pick on its own. So I may use this spare one what's not got anything on. Place a pick on it. If you don't have the picks I have, and you've got wooden ones or a steel pick, they will both be fine. So I'll place a single one, just slightly above the ficus there, and then one just above our ficus there. just check. Right. Oh, I've got that one coming out at the back. That was a bit silly. So let's place it back in. There we have it. So now we have that. I want to place in next our picks. So let me just place the band back round the fern. Because of the bow, I want to sit in the centre today and have it coming down. And I want the picks either side. Again, going down and out and up and out. So they'd be down like that. So I'm not going to cut these up. They are on paperback. They are all wired, so you can manipulate the stems to however you like them to sit. That's the great wonders of having these picks. I'll probably manipulate them a little bit more once they're in the wreath. So let's get our first one in. And we're going to place it around here. And again, just bring some of your foliage up and through. Just have a play and have fun with it, manipulating your floral. Let's have a look, I've got a bit of glue. Let me just place our bow. So I want it to sit here. I was asked a few weeks ago if I'd do something bright. Well, not a few weeks, a couple of weeks ago. Bright and lots of movement. So I'm just popping in my wire through the back of the wreath, using a weaving needle to thread my wire through the needle, and then it makes it easier just to go through the back. I say easier. I can't grab today, guys. My fingers have got a bit slippy. There we go. So that's where I want to place it, and then I'm going to twist the wire at the back. And then bend it inside the back inside the wreath so it doesn't scratch anybody's door or your own door if you're making it for yourself. And we're going to be placing some of our roses in here around the bow. I just want to get these wispy picks in. So this can be a spring or a summer wreath. There we go. So as you can see, they're quite close together when you get them. And then with them all being wired, you can now have fun. I think this is the best, you know, the best thing to do is when you've got picks like this, is just play around and have fun with them. Bring things forward. Like so. Just have a look. Yeah. So we've got it like that. I'm wanting to place in the myrtle next. I'm going to chop the myrtle down because I want to be placing it around like this and having the floral coming out. You can chop these down as well, so I may do that. So let's just start with 3. And I'm going to bring, let's just bring that flower up. I'm going to bring this one coming out, I think, come around here. So it's slightly underneath. And then do one up above here as well. Get the glue off my fingers. I don't want to be spreading it around. Bring that one there also. Now I've cut one way. I may bring the 2 pieces coming out from the side on this one. Fluff our bow up quite a bit as we're going through creating our arrangement, and then bring one. From there as well. And now I've got these, I may bring on either end and cut these up as well. So I want to just bring them coming down here also. And then do one at the top as well at the same position. So we've got that. Doesn't that look quite wild? Again, you'll have to keep playing with the pick till you're happy with how it's looking. I'll probably play around with it after as well. So for our roses, I'm going to pull these off because I want them quite close if I can get them all. And place them on single pick. Yeah. Don't they look pretty? So let's do all 5. This is a quick wreath for, especially for beginners. If you've got picks, it will make it much easier and, you know, and quick to do. And if you're in a rush as well, but you still need to get a wreath finished, then doing something like this using picks is a fabulous idea. I don't mind placing flowers, pulling them off their original stem on some things. Other things I tend to leave them on. But on this occasion, because it's a very tight wreath, I'm going to use the thinner stem picks. There. So now we have our 5 roses, and I'm going to see where I'd like them. I think I definitely want some on the ends. Then I want one around here, maybe here, and then one coming out here. So that's how I'd like to do with our roses. So let's just take these off. Now I know where I'd like them. I feel something's catching. I don't know if it's... There's no stems popping out, so it's got to be a piece of wood. It's around here. I think it may be that. If you find anything like that, guys, that's better. You know, pieces of thicker wood or any what's scraping along your workbench or your table. Just, you know, have a look where you can feel it. Is scraping, and have a look underneath and then just try to, if you can, just snip it back a little bit. So I want to join in these yellow roses in with the picks so it looks like it's part of it. So I'm going to go down to the bottom and do the same here as well. Bring that at the side of it. Like that. Incorporate it within. So now I'm going to want one here because there's quite a big gap there. And let's see if we can get that in. And then do one. This side also of the bow. And then I want one coming out from the side to make the triangle around the bow. I have to use this to pull it in or push it in. There we go. So that's, I don't know why the ficus is snapping. So that's our rose around the side as well. Again, you'll find, especially you beginners, that you'll be fluffing up your bow quite a lot. So now I've got some of the other, like the filler foliage, the boxwood. I don't know whether I want those or should I use something different? There's lots to choose. I do have some orange birch as well, and some oak leaves and some eucalyptus. I think it's orange. I can't see from here with the light in my excuse me. Or do I get another flower? Oh, I'm spoilt for choice. Let's just get some of these in first. Again, I've got these on single picks, and I'm going to dot these around. Incorporate a few within. And mix them up with our ficus. I'm going to bring some on around the edge as well, just so you can see it here, just popping in with the ficus. And if you just dot these around, wherever you feel you'd like to place one. I'm just going to take it and keep going around, placing them in. I can't get that one in. Let's cut it shorter. There we have it. You could use any greenery that you'd like to place, you know, around. It doesn't have to be the one that I'm just using at the moment. And I'm cutting them different lengths as well because I want them to sit smaller, you know, and lower down the pick. Place one around here. So I've added in the shakibi. I'm not going to add any more, I don't think. I'll place them aside. Let me just stand above it. I need something here, so I've got these what I got out earlier. If I could add some of those, some crocuses in. Let's add a few in. I'm going to bring some round here first, fill in these little areas. I was doing an arrangement this morning with the crocuses and I left them aside. So I think they give off a nice, another different texture. Let's use the ones that I cut too many of first. And I'm taking these around the side so we've got that movement. I may bring the odd one on the inside as well. Just mix them in. Let's try one on the inside, just where this gap is. Just to fill that, bend the stem a little so it's got some movement. Oops, I'm caught. Bring one around this, coming up to the top. I don't know why my hands are so slippy today. Let's try it again. There we have it. I'm going to place one here as well. I need something there. I'm just slightly missing something. Is there any more? Oh, let's get that one. And I'll bring this one down here as well. So we've got one on either end. So I won't use any more of those. We'll place those there. So I'm going to see, because you see the gap here between these two crocuses, there's quite a big gap. I need to be filling it in. So let's just have a look if I've got something a little longer that I could use, or something slightly a little bit different. Let's have a look. Oh, I may add a bit of grass. Let's add a little bit of grass in. Let's take some of these. Because they spread over, oh yeah, that looks beautiful. So we'll place some grass. And then I'll place one of these with it. Just to fill in that area there. I'm going to place another one up next to it as well here. So there's one either side of the grass. That grass, I think, is just drooping a little bit, so let's lift it higher. And the same, they seem to be drooping at the bottom. So now we've filled in that little area there with the next to the crocuses, and I'm going to do the same down here. So we're going to need some grass around here. by adding the little bits in, it's taking those gaps away where they're going to be noticeable towards people who may be looking at it. We're just covering the areas up. So let's maybe bring a grass in the centre. I'm going to cut the stem quite short, just around here. I think here, or should I may actually move it up a little bit and go. I can get it in. It's not wanting to go in that side. There we have it. And just bend it in as well, so you've got that texture of the grass on the inside also. And do the same. Around here. So you've got it there as well. Now I'm feeling that I need just something around the centre. I may bring one of these boxwood in. Oh, I nearly pulled it off the stem. Oh, I haven't. And I may bring this in. So what I'm going to do is just cut it a little bit shorter. I'm going to go under, slightly under the bow, and then manipulate it. I still need to cut it shorter. Let's try this side. And just bring that little bit of a green mixed in with the bow. I think I'm going to put another grass there, just here where that rose is, on the side. And just fill that area as well. I was wondering, I need to fill that. So I'm pushing these up and I'm going to bring that there. I can't get it in. There we have it. And I've got one left. I'll bring that. Do I bring that there or there? I'll bring it there. I can see a bit of a gap. I think the stem's too long. I don't know what's wrong with me today. That's better. Just bend these over, see what it looks like with a little bit of a curl. Like so. I'm just going to have a look, guys. I think something's needed still here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab a fern, because I don't want to put too many grasses next to each other. So I'm going to, if I can get it out. There we have it. Take that one off. And I'm going to bring just the fern up there. It's just looking slightly a little bit. Just a little bit. Needing something a little bit longer around here. Just move that leaf out of the way. Let's just have a look. Yes, that's better. Maybe one behind the rose here. Take the bottom one off. Do I take the bottom two off? I'll take the bottom two off. So I'm going to place something behind this rose in the centre, so it's not looking, you know, a bit lonely. Just have a look. Now I'm going to need to pull it back out. It's looking too long. Cut the stem. And let's do it from the back out. That's better. So now we've got a little bit there. And because of that, I just want to place in some of these shakibi leaves. just lift up. They're so hard to get in. Let's turn it the right way. Well, I'm having a little bit of issues today with the things not going in properly. The wreath is quite tight. Is that one there? Excuse me a moment. There. So what am I missing? It may be a couple of pieces of grass as well. And I think on the side, I'm not happy yet, guys, because I don't know if you can see, everything's quite around here, and the myrtle is slightly sticking out, which that's what I wanted. But I need something to just take away that little gap in between these ferns now. So I'm wanting to place something like the grass in to give that extra texture around that area. It's just this area what's the problem, where I see that we need to place something. And it's just got to be, it's very tight around here. Right, that's one. So let's try the other. That's two. There we go. So let me just get rid of all of these. So that is our project with a little bit of issue with placing in the picks because the wreath's quite tight, but I never give up. So we've sorted this out around the side here by adding the grass in with the fern, so the fern doesn't look like it's on its own. And that's what we've created today. Doesn't that look beautiful? Nice bright colours. I didn't show this my sister. She loves bright oranges and yellows. She's got a thing about them at the moment. So I'm going to place that on the easel. And then I'm going to move the camera up. Get the glue off my hand first. Let's get that there. And I'm going to move that there for you. And I'll bring up the camera. Right, I'm going to have to come back a bit, guys, because it is quite a lot. If you can see the bottom, how it goes down and out, and then the top as well, what goes up and out. So I don't know if that's the best position. I may have to zoom out. Right, let's zoom out. I think you can get it better when I do that. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, sorry about the little bit of a kerfuffle with the stems going in, but I just wanted to get this nice brightly coloured orange and yellows theme going, you know, to brighten up today, and also to show how easy it can be if we use, you know, picks that are already made for us, where you just place them in and then just put a bit of your own foliage in as well, and a few little bits of your own floral, like I have with the roses and the crocuses and the myrtle, and the rest of it, you know, what you see in the floral is, you know, from the picks itself. And then just added my own fern, boxwood, grass and ficus, and that's it. It's quite easy. And oh, and don't forget the bow. And we've added the bow in again. I didn't want a big pattern on the and make it look busy, the bow with florals on the ribbon, because we've got quite a lot of all this wispiness going off, and I didn't want the bow to get lost within, so I wanted it to be quite plain. And I think by doing it like that, it's, you know, it does sit lovely within all of the arrangement. And to say it's on a 10-inch grapevine wreath, it does come out quite big, you know, especially if you go down and then out instead of down and round, following the shape, and then you go up and out, then you can make it long, and it gives that illusion that it's bigger. The wreath base is bigger than it looks. So which, you know, I think it's come out quite pretty, and really, you know, as we say. So if you enjoyed that, guys, give it a go. And if you've got any picks in any colour, you know, it doesn't have to be the bright yellows and oranges that I've used today, the vibrant colours, you know. If you've got any other colours in your pastels or in your reds, you know, creams, whites, whichever colour, purples, you know, give it a go in something like that. If you've not got anything like the myrtle or anything, don't worry yourselves, guys, and think you've got to go out there and grab some. Use blossom, something like that, on a long branch where you get the blossoms on your long branches. Use something like that there instead. Or you could even get some wisteria and hang the wisteria in. You know, you can get them on stems where you get 5 on a stem, and you can just let it droop down like that. You can, you know, you can use, gosh, what could you use? What else? Sorry about the noise. There's a helicopter going above my house. It's because there's a hospital not far away, and we have the helicopter belongs to the hospital. But yes, you could use the blossoms. You could use, again, like I used on the other one, the delphiniums. You could use oh, what are they called? Oh my gosh, I'm staring at it now. Oh, why can't I think of the name? It'll come back to me. But something long like the delphiniums, the stalk, you could use that as well. Gladioli, that's it. You could use gladioli instead, because that goes to a point. You know, that would be nice. So anything like that. And then if, you know, you didn't want roses, you could put sunflowers in, gerberas, you know, the big-headed gerberas, magnolias, anything, guys, anything to your desire. But just have fun and enjoy it. You'll have a cracking time, and you'll be proud of the outcome once you've finished, and you'll be just so overwhelmed. You'll just want to do another one. My sister's like that. She started having a go at them. She started off with one, and now I went to see her last night. She can't stop. She just can't stop. She's got her own stables, and she was thinking where her stables are, where she can put loads more artificial flower arrangements that she's having a go at. And I gave her a few ideas, and she sort of like sat there. That's a good idea. Oh my goodness, I'm going to do that. So she's going to be doing things like that. So, and she loves it. She really does love it. So, again, have a fabulous day. Keep creating and have fun and enjoy. And please subscribe, share and like to everybody who you know, guys. I know people may be going on the holidays and things like that. And obviously I haven't done 4 videos a week because obviously in the UK we have bank holidays. I guess you do around the world. We're on the English bank holidays. Majority of the businesses and the are closed on that special day. It's like an extra day off for the people who work. And we have quite a few of those throughout the year. So I think we've got another one coming up, maybe end of May, I think, around probably about 26th of May, something like that. I think we've got another one. So where we won't be at work. I just want to also inform you as well. I know it's only Tuesday, but Monday next week, unfortunately, I won't be doing a video. I am sadly going to say my goodbyes to my neighbour over the road, as it is his funeral day. So I am doing his flowers on Friday. Well, they're all arriving on Friday. I've got to get them prepped, fed and things like that, and store in a cool place for when I'd make his casket spray. So because they're all fresh and real flowers. So on that Monday next week I won't be doing a video, guys. I wouldn't be up to it, and yeah, it's going to be a sad day, but he is a wonderful man. So again, getting back to this, please subscribe, share and like, guys. And my apologies for not making as many videos. I've been extra busy, but I'm sure you all understand. And plus, you'll be some of you are on holiday enjoying the sun. So take care, have a wonderful day. God bless. I love you all, and please keep your comments coming. Again, it really does help me get noticed. I don't know if some people don't understand, but the more comments you get or the more likes, things like that, the higher you climb up the ladder to be noticed on YouTube. So keep them coming, because I love to chat. So have a wonderful day, guys, whatever you're doing. Take care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye-bye. So let's just have a close-up. Did you notice, guys, that the camera didn't come off the stand today? I was extra careful. So let's have a close-up. Look how vibrant that is. So there's your pick where you get the little sunflower or daisy and the little wispy bits here, and this seeded, I don't know what it's supposed to be. Maybe it could be a stilby, which I doubt, or lavender. I'm not sure. It's just a seeded foliage. And again, you get some little wild flowers on, and some, more down here with a little bit of lavender there, and some yellow eucalyptus. So there's the ficus, and the myrtle, as you can see here, is the myrtle. And there's our fern that I've added in, our boxwood, our grasses, our beautiful vibrant roses. There's the bow with what they call a film strip bow, where it's orange on the opposite side as well. And then our burlap, 1/2 inch. And it's the same down here, and we've got our crocuses also, yellow crocuses that I added in at the latest stage. So again, I hope you all enjoy that, guys, and I hope you all like the colour. Take care, have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.